Hello everybody, I go by the name of Xegno here, and this is my third time recording Dark Souls footage. I'm gonna be spending 30 fucking minutes, and it's probably just gonna fail again. Now, I've had optimization issues with my video capture, and also just a general failed recording, but this is Dark Souls for the PC. The Prepare to Die edition includes already screwing up my words. It includes the Artorias of the Abyss DLC, and yeah, we're going to be playing through the whole fucking thing. The whole purpose of this is just I wanted to play Dark Souls. I wanted to also run around and explore. Let's just start this. Run around and explore, see what I haven't noticed before. Geez, gotta start with another character name. Great. Bombasticious. That's his name. Right? Alright. Sex. Male. Class. I don't like playing females. First thing that I like about Dark Souls is you get to select a class, and it gives you like a small summary of what the class is all about, and even a little bit of lore for certain ones. Like the sorcerer, it says they're from the Vienheim Dragon School, and then there's the pyromancers from the swamp, and the clerics are technically on a pilgrimage, and the deprived are just naked motherfuckers. With what you can notice is over on the left is it shows the levels and the stats for each of the classes. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be playing as the deprived. The deprived starts with the highest level and has the most balanced stats of 11 for everything. The reason why I'm going to be choosing this is because I'm going to try to use as many items, as many spells, as many everything I can during this playthrough. I just want to, explore the things I haven't played before and have fun with it, touch into the Dark Souls that I haven't touched before. With the gifts, we got these three right here: the Goddess Blessing, the Black Firebomb, and the Twin Humanities are all consumables. You can pick them up in game. Goddess Blessing, there's not that many in the Divine Blessing is actually what it's called. Not many of them are in the game, so this is just going to give you a +1 to that. So screw that. Black Firebombs, I think it's the same thing, that it's limited, but it only does like extra damage. It's like the only reason why you would choose a Black Firebomb is if you're doing a speed run. Twin Humanities, also limited in the game, but you can just get regular Humanities. Twin Humanities is just 2 Humanities. Binoculars you can get in game. Pendant I think you can get in game, but it's completely useless. The Master Key is by far the most useful starting item because it opens every door, meaning, not every door. Certain doors actually do require a key. But mostly every door in the game can be unlocked here, so you can do some, some sequence breaking. Tiny Being Rings, it says that HP recovers slowly when equipped. What it actually does is it actually increases your maximum HP by a minuscule amount. It's pretty useless. And the Old Witch's Ring is also pretty useless, except for one thing, where if you're wearing it while talking with this one specific NPC, they will actually be able to talk to you. So, I'm going to be choosing this. Physique. Apple bottom. Yeah. Wonderful. Face. Now, same thing as before, it does give like a little bit of lore with the different names that come here, like Dragon's Collar and like the someone from Katarina, which is just a typical black guy. The only black guy apparently is from Katarina. And, everyone else, I mean, just look at them. We just got a caucus of freaks right here. Like, Jesus Christ. But, for the last 2 recordings, I was doing, like, a big lip Katarina dude. And, I turned him purple. But I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore. I think I'm gonna go with the creepy white. Just to have, like, an exact polar opposite. And I think his hair is perfect as it is. Beautiful. And this what I figured out in one of my recordings is it actually changes both the hair color and the eye color. So what eye color do we want? Gosh. This is gonna be hard. I'm gonna probably cut this out while I decide silver. And we can further customize our character by going into this menu over here and messing with the scales. I think I want him to look. Let's make him a decrepit old white man. Oh wow, his color changed fast. But he gets more pale the more feminine he is. He's actually turning blue again. Huh. Now features. This just lowers the jaw and raises the jaw. Actually, when it's weak, it kind of looks like it'd be more of like a solid jaw, and this looks a bit more flimsy. At least in my opinion, I don't know shit. But let's give him a pointy jaw. Yeah. Another thing, don't click initialize or else you'll undo everything. Go to customize and you'll be able to actually like go and adjust every part of this character, which you most likely won't even be seeing because you'll probably be wearing a helmet the entire game. So I'm not even going to bother. This is good enough. So let's start now. Okay, to start with this character? Sure. Now to the opening cutscene.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed.
Can't see shit.
Shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags,
I'm a little tired.
large trees, and everlasting dragons.
I don't see no dragon. Oh, there's a dragon. Yep. That's a dragon. Wonderful.
But then there was fire.
Fire.
And with fire
Came more
disparity.
fire. There's the fire.
and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark.
Now, life, death, light, and dark are very important in this game, as well as fire. I think
Then
the whole point of
from
this
the
intro
dark,
cutscene is to say,
Came
fire is everything.
and found the souls of lords.
I was gonna say something about heat and cold, but I forgot. But this guy's made of fire. Bony fires.
First of the dead.
Oh, I gotta move my mouse, don't I? Oh, he looks real neato, don't he? Bony ass motherfucker.
The witch of
Pissing me
Isaac
off.
and her daughters of chaos.
Now they got fire, and then even more fire. Hell, sunlight is made of fire.
And his faithful knights.
His knights are probably made of fire too. It's not like you see under their
And
armor or
the
anything.
furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten.
Hell yeah, the furtive pygmy was so easily forgotten. They forgot him all the way up until the DLC of this game. Spoiler alert.
With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons.
Oh, that's a bad dragon.
Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins.
Contrary to popular belief,
Great fires
lightning's not made of fire.
Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease,
Go forth, pestilence!
and seethed the scales betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more.
He's hardly a dragon. The bitch ain't even got no legs. Oh god, I gotta talk about that too. Shit. I'm probably gonna forget.
Thus began the Age of Fire.
And in the Age of Fire, there was no fire, but a civilization.
But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain.
But without the flames, there wouldn't be no light, and if there's no light, there's no dark.
Even now, there are only
Yeah, smother out that ember.
And man sees
And put it in your
not
mouth.
light, but only endless nights.
Put it in his ear. Maybe even his eye
Amongst the living
socket.
are seen
Oh, look, more
carriers
fire.
of the accursed dark sign.
You're gonna die in 7 days. God damn it. Japanese horror is a joke in my eyes. Anyways, that was the intro. Basically, fire is important. There were some guys. They're here now. Some of them aren't.
Yes, indeed.
Doesn't matter.
The
But
dark
first things
sign
first,
brands the
zombies
undead.
are a thing. Look at that. He doesn't know what to do with himself.
And in this land,
This motherfucker. God. He is just in love with that
the
door.
undead are corralled
I
and
wish a
led
door
to
could
the
get me that
north.
excited. I wish anything could get me that excited. And he's like,
Where they
"Ah,
are locked away.
hold my hand, I
Wait
need
the
it."
End of the world.
Slow zoom. Just imagine like the camera just bink right up against the bars.
Is your fate.
Oh my god. He's so... Before, he was purple when he was hollowed out. And he looked like a fucking prune. Now he looks like... Oh god, he looks like something out of a horror movie. Oh god, his lips! Looks like he's got some sort of blue fungus in his mouth. Hey, what's up? Where are you? Gone? Okay, bye. Man, this guy's ass is so fantastic, it's glowing. I need it. Alright, so here we are starting in the Northern Undead Asylum. First thing you may notice is we can't get out of here. We're stuck. So what are we supposed to do? Pillage his corpse? You get a key. Okay, problem solved, the game's over. But first, let me open this door real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and actually read this key. This is actually going to be a thing that's going to be happening a lot with my playthrough, is I'm going to be stopping and reading item descriptions. That's actually kind of how this game is sort of meant to be played. First thing we see is a black separation crystal, which banishes phantoms and sends them home. Long symbol of farewell is granted to banished undead. The crystal sends the phantoms back to their homes, or sends you back to yours. Beware of fickle use of this items if you intend to nurture relations. Basically, this can only banish phantoms, white phantoms, phantoms you summon into your game to help you and cooperate with you, or if you are being summoned, you can use this to leave a player's world. You cannot use it on invaders. I thought you could when I first played. That did not end well. And the dark sign signifies an accursed undead. Brandon will be reborn after undead, but they'll go hollow. Death triggers the dark sign. Basically, this just gives you an explanation to what happens after you die, instead of saying, you know, oh, it's a video game. It's actually saying, oh, there's a lore reason why you're not dying, because you're undead and you returned with bonfires and all that. But this is the key that we found shoved up the butt of whatever the guy was. That, you know, that our big armor guy dropped the undead into our cell. His ass was fantastic. I tapped that. It was great. Key to the dungeon in the Northern Undead Asylum. A mysterious knight, without saying a word, shoved a corpse down into a cell, and on this person was his key. Who was this knight? And what was his purpose? Is he single? These answers may not be answered. These answers may not be answered, but one must find the answer. Get to it. Straight sword hilt. This is our first weapon in the game. Hilt of a lost sword was found and discarded on the asylum, only slightly better than one's hands. It's not recommended for extensive use. Be certain to find a replacement quickly. That being said, I'm going to unequip this the instant I get the chance. Old Witch's Ring. This is the ring we started with. It's the ring from an old witch. Engraved minutely with indecipherable script, but seemingly useless. Yep, as I said, it's useless except for one thing, which is why I'm keeping it. And I'm already equipped with it. Great. So, here we are. We got some torches. We're just, you know, I don't know what to do. The one thing I did want to say, I did end up, like, seeing Plague of Gripes playthrough of, Dark Souls, his Let's Plague series of Dark Souls. And what I have noticed is in my failed recording, one of the failed recordings, I'm like, wait, am I watching Plague of Gripes? Like, I got too many of his mannerisms stuck in my fucking head, like, just looking around and talking about shit. Like, the first thing I did notice is that this guy was not here. And I was like, wait, didn't Plague say that? And, like, fucking, it fucks with my head. Like, I don't think I have any, like, unique input for this game. So this whole series may just be a fucking flop. There's a rat here, too. In my other one, I noticed that there was a rat up here, up there, and now there's a rat here. Okay, whatever. The first thing we notice is this guy. This guy is just sitting here crying. He's not doing anything for us, so we can just beat his ass down if we want. Fucking wonderful. And when he dies, we gain 20 souls. I guess I should quickly explain. Health is up on the top left. Stamina is used for everything. Attacking, running, rolling, dodging, backstepping, all this good stuff. And also we got this guy over here who happened to get owned by this guy. Still not sure how he got impaled on that thing, if he was somehow trapped in there, and the bars don't seem to like point towards the inside. Like, I said it before, and I think Plague also said it. I'm gonna mention Plague like the whole fucking playthrough. Holy shit. He made an achievement. Like, god damn it, how the fuck did you do that? Whatever. Oh yeah, these signs on the floor. These are like the tutorial signs. You run over them, you read messages. Other players can drop down signs, but not in the Undead Asylum. At least not in your first visit here. Spoiler alerts. I'm gonna not really spoil what's going to be happening soon, but I may hint towards it. Like, I don't expect anyone to be watching this who has never played Dark Souls before, but let's just humor me and pretend like no one knows what's going to happen. Like, I may even just intentionally fall for traps. I'm going to say that because I know sometime I'm actually going to legit fall for a trap and die, and it's going to be good. But here's our first bonfire. Remember how I said fire is important? Well, look! More fire! Wonderful. What can we do here? We can leave. That's great. Lovely. I love it. Alright, go into this door, and there's going to be one thing you're going to notice when you enter this room. And that is nothing. There's nothing in this room. At least until you take a couple steps forward. And then this happy asshole comes to greet you. What does this sign say? Get away? Nah. I'm gonna play with him. Okay. So, if you were to be equipped with your sword hilt, you would do 2 damage to this guy with each hit. I unequip my sword hilt, I still do 2 damage to this guy. You are meant to run away from this fight. As you can see behind him, there's a door behind him. That's your escape. But you get something special. I forget exactly what it is. I'll put it in post if I don't get it right now. But you get something special if you are able to defeat him without a weapon. Or if you use a sword hilt as your weapon. So I'm going to do this attempt. And if the attempt fails, I'm just going to cut till I die. If not, you're in for a show, because I'm just going to be wailing on this guy and just, I don't know, whatever. I'll be back. Trust me, I'm going to die from him. Well, that was to be expected. So that's what happens when you die. Let's go back in there and say hello all over again. Is he gonna drop down again? Is he gonna drop down right on my souls? Anyways, this is what happens when you die. When you die, your souls are dropped onto the floor. Let me just get out of here. God damn it, prick. What a jerk. Let's taunt him. What, you gonna do something? You gonna do something, huh? You can't do shit. You can't do anything. Prick. I just love having a pity last word. Just prick. And we get another bonfire. It's pretty useless. In fact, to me at least, bonfires are sort of useless in the Undead Asylum. Not entirely, like on your return when you come back here. But they, like, I guess some people will die on their first playthrough. Oh, we got a shield. Like, I know I sure did. Like, while just fighting these trash mobs right here. Mobs in these games, they actually do a lot of damage. The damage that the boss was doing to me, if you happen to notice, is actually typical for regular monsters to do to you. So that being said, the boss that I just died to, he's a scrub. He really is bad. Oh, and also if you sneak up behind someone, you can backstab them. It does a lot of damage, bonus damage. It's great. It's wonderful. And there's these fog gates. They're called white lights. I forgot where the phrase fog gate actually come from. I think that's a fan-made name, but these usually signify different parts of an area. They also sometimes signify boss fights. In fact, more often than not, they signify boss fights, I think. And first thing you may notice, looking here, who's that guy? That's the supposedly single dude that we saw in the beginning when he dropped the dude into our cell, letting us out. Now he's in a cell. Oh, the irony. But I'm just going to ignore him because we can't get into his room right now. Over here's the dead end. There's an item which we will not be able to get unless we picked up the master key. So, actually, does the master key open that gate? I forget. Oops. I am by no means a professional of Dark Souls or anything. In fact, I should not be talking right now. I have not been good with commentary recently. Doesn't matter. Let's continue. There's no entrance to his place right now. Like, look, this fucking wall. It sounds pretty jank, but you can't really get into it. Can you fuck with these bricks? No. What was that health bar down there? Did you see that? Whatever. But if we go down here, open up this gate, we get a shortcut back to this bonfire right here. This is an example of things to come with Dark Souls. Shortcuts are a thing. This game is literally shortcut porn. Like, the ways you can, like, the levels loop back around on itself so you can get, like, a shortcut to, you know, advance the progress even more. Oh, boulder. Forgot about that. Yep, cannonball comes down. This happy asshole fucking pushed it at us. Screw you. Yeah, die again, prick. This door is locked. So, what happened? Oh no, the wall I was hitting. That is so strange that this would open up. I don't know what I'm talking about. But the ball's right here. I just want to hit it. Just teach it a lesson for trying to roll me over. But there's this guy. In a room with no entrance. Where'd he come from? He came from there. The theory, that demon we were fighting, he got owned by it. And he's decked out in armor and weaponry, so he's even more of a punk than the demon.
Oh, you.
Oh, you.
You're no hollow. Thank goodness.
Technically, I'm hollowed, but I'm not a hollow. There's a difference between that. But that's what he's explaining right now.
You and I are both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Fine. You can say no, and there's ways to get around it and all that noise, but might as well.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission.
You're a failure.
You can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family.
This is important.
Thou who art undead art chosen. In thine exodus from the undead asylum, maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you
So,
know.
what he just said right now is our entire quest for, like, the first quarter of the game.
Here, take this.
And, a lot of people
An Estus
typically
flask.
forget about it.
An undead
They just
figure.
end up wandering, and they do end up finding the bell
And
and end up ringing it, and they're like, okay, I did it, and now what?
I would hate to harm you to
The
death.
only way you can figure out what to do, what's actually going on, is if you actually listen and pay attention, which can be hard for some because some people just don't understand, like, how to... Did he just die? Dude, he just died. I normally kill him. I actually forgot to kill him this time. Oh, that's interesting. That's also extremely silly. Yeah, a lot of people do, like, they do listen, they try to remember, they just don't typically understand. And also, another thing with the, like, written story of this game, you can't really trust everything at face value. So you actually do have to have comprehension of, is this correct? Or is this person lying to me? Or, you know, is there something completely different and unwritten? But first, we get our first actual round of enemies right here. Oh man, he's just going crazy. Ow. 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 Ow! Pricks. Oh god. Let's just backstab this guy. Get him out of the way. Shoot. I'm doing it again. This is what happened in my failed recording is my brain gets scrambled. I've just been antisocial recently. All I've been doing is like isolating myself. I haven't been talking to anyone. I have days where I literally don't say a word and shit. So go in here. It says right here you can press LT to parry on the keyboard. Oh god, I gotta explain the keyboard controls. That's gonna be fun. But on the keyboard you hit tab and you do a parry attack. What that does is when someone attacks, you can die. Oh good, this is where I wanted to be. So, what you can do is you can press tab. I said press tab. Motherfucker, come here. Can he not parry that? Or am I just bad? It's entirely possible that I'm just bad. I'm gonna write it off as me just being bad. Just keep slamming my face against this guy until I get it right. So, what you can do is you can press tab. I'm gonna do this, okay? So what you can do is you can press tab and... Motherfucker. Try that again, try it. There we go, jeez. You can press tab, and then they get stunned, and they get riposte, or you're able to attack with the riposte after they're in their stun animation. And trust me guys, please, just please believe in me. I have beat this game at least twice. And here I am talking about how bonfires are useless in the Undead Asylum for me. Alright, come back in here, and we're back here with the Asylum Demon. Up here. Oh shit, I forgot to see the message that says if you are pressing attack while falling, you do a plunging attack. It does a lot more damage, but it does, I think, extra damage to this guy. Either that or he's just a gigantic bitch. Oh, come on. Am I really gonna die to this guy? Yep. I promise, guys, I have beat this game twice. Please believe me. Alright, we're back here, and yeah, this message talks about press the attack button while falling and you do a plunging attack. Might as well just take this time to explain how I'm using the keyboard and mouse to play. I'm not actually using the mouse. I do know a friend who actually is able to use like the mouse and keyboard, but I only use the keyboard primarily, and it's funky. Let me just say, use WASD like a typical computer game to move around, but camera controls are bound to the keys I, J, K, and L. It's pretty much just WASD for your right hand. It's a little funky, a little hard to remember sometimes, but once you get it down, it actually makes a lot of sense. because the attack button is right next to your camera movements. The attack button is H for a regular attack and U for a heavy attack. And you can also control these things over here with C, V, F, and R. This is actually like the most confusing thing that I have to deal with, is switching weapons with C and V, and also changing items with fucking F and spells with R. You can't see the flashing with R because I have nothing in my spell slot. But you can use items with E. You can drink Estus with it. Oh yeah, Estus, fucking love it. Sunny D all up in this. Well, it's all gone now. You put up your shield with shift. You use tab to do the parry. And to change one hand to two hand mode, you press alt. The main reason I was able to... Oh yeah, also control. If you hold down control, you can walk around, do some cinematic shit. You can press G to get into your action menu and, you know, do some gestures and such. Point over there. Fucking fantastic. But yeah, oh yeah, I was gonna say, I remembered how to do the one hand, two hand thing by thinking of the key Alt as alternate attack. So that's a neat little trick. I don't think it'll help anyone. But yeah, I'm getting a little too friendly with this guy, so I'm just gonna go ahead and finish him off. Let him toss me around, just make him feel a little big. Dodge that. What you gonna do, huh? Yeah, dodging is very important in this game. The reason why I'm two-handing instead of using my shield is using a shield against his attack is just gonna do nothing but drain my stamina and do damage to me. So might as well just two-hand it, do extra damage, and just dodge all his attacks. If I take damage, then I take damage. If I avoid damage, I avoid damage. And we got, oh wow, 2,000 souls off that. Use the big pilgrim crate we just got off him. What does it say with the big pilgrim crate? Oh yeah, we also got humanity and Estus Flask. I'll read that later. I just want to read the big pilgrim key real quick. I'll get to the undead asylum key too. Key to the inner door of the main hall. Big key to the undead pilgrimage. But the chosen undead knows not what pilgrimage has in store. Yes, that's pretty much the whole game. It's also not known exactly who is narrating this. I think the narrating the item descriptions. I think it's just like an unnamed narrator reading it to you. It may even be just fucking Miyazaki himself. That's his name, right? I forgot. I fucking forget. But we come out here. It's a beat up place, and there's not much here except for this, which we can't even use right now. Oh, we can?
Give me warmth. Give me soul.
Oh, it's because I have humanity, isn't it? Right? You're able to drop humanity here and trade him for shit. But last time I was here, he didn't say a goddamn thing. In fact, the last 2 times I was here, he didn't say a goddamn thing. Oh my god, this is actually turning out to be a successful recording for me, huh? Oh well, let's jump off this cliff right here. Also, look at those fucking graves. Like, it's something silly. Like,
legends, it is stated
are their corpses still underground?
that one
Are
day
they like at risk of falling off the cliff? Oh, bird. Goddamn bird! Oh, this is fine. Yep. Just take me away from here. I was sick of this place anyways. This is what I wanted.
to the land of the ancient lords.
Feathery asshole. Don't poop on me. I'm right under your cloaca. Stop it.
Lordran.
Lordran. And here we are. We got an overshot of the Lordran area. I think Lordran is really just what's supposed to be called like the entire place. And I was going to say something about Ulasil, but I just remembered exactly what Ulasil is. We'll get to it when we reach Sartorius the Abyss DLC. But we're here in Lordran. We're at Fireling's Shrine. In Lordran, you can level up and kindle out bonfires instead of just sitting down to the point where you can say, leave. Jeez. I just coughed up something disgusting. Gotta cut that out. And one thing I hate, this little thing, this message, you can't do anything until it disappears. And it takes forever for it to disappear. But one thing I do want to say about this place is, if you notice, the Estus flask was healing me when I drank it and all that. I started out with 5. Normally when you sit at a bonfire, you start out with 5. In the Firelink Shrine, you sit down and you gain 10 charges of the Estus flask. So that's great. First thing we notice in Firelink Shrine is this floating message that some glitcher decided to put down here. Look at that. Good luck. Everyone loves it. So that's a good, that's actually a fairly nice introduction to the game, as the first message is just some player saying, good luck, welcome to Dark Souls. But yeah, we got stuff that we can explore down here. There's stuff we can look at over there. There's this jerk-off we can talk to right here. A whole area over there that I want to explore. Some stuff over there we can look at. Progress is over there, an item right here. But right now, I think I'm just going to end this part right here. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I've been Xegno Pierre. I do not know how you endure me. See you guys then.